Hello, thank you for stopping by. My name is Becky and this is Bex Reads, and today I am doing the Finally Fall book tag. I was tagged by my fellow Coven member Laura to do this tag, and it's kind of getting toward the tail end of fall, but it's still fall, and I needed a video idea. So here we are, and I have on my little fallish spooky shirt. Isn't that cute? It's kind of Halloweenish, but you know, it's fall. Question 1. The air is crisp and clear. Name a book with a vivid setting. For this, I am going to say A Dark and Secret Magic by Wallace Kinney. This had immaculate fall vibes. It's a book that counts down the days until Halloween. It's witchy. It's kind of gothic feeling. It has a Hades and Persephone vibe. It gave me all the fall vibes that I needed. It's got like a fall carnival setting with pumpkin carving, just the way the food is described and the atmosphere. There's graveyards. I loved the setting of this book. Question 2. Nature is beautiful but also dying. Name a book that is beautifully written but also deals with a heavy topic. For this one, I am going to say Sister Song by Lucy Holland. This is a retelling of a Scottish folklore that follows 3 siblings and the impact that they will have on the evolving Great Britain. So this was a story that really surprised me. I really enjoyed the sibling dynamics within here, and it deals a lot with family dynamics and the expectations that people have for us, and learning to love yourself and learning that there are people out there who will accept you for who you are, even if that isn't the immediate people around you. I absolutely loved the themes of this book, and I think you should check it out. The next question. Fall is back to school season. Share a nonfiction book that taught you something new. I haven't read a single nonfiction book this year, so I don't have one that I read. And I'm trying to stick with books that I've read this year, but I have one that's on my TBR, so that's what I'm going to share. And it is The Small and the Mighty by Sharon McMahon. The only reason I have this book is because I follow Sharon on Instagram. She does Sharon Says So. She's pretty much my news source. She keeps me apprised of anything newsworthy. I trust her to tell me the news in an unbiased way. She's also very generous. She does a lot of fundraising and she helps people, and she's just a very trustworthy person that I follow on Instagram. So when she created a book, I was like, I don't care what it's about, I'll support you, sure. So this is 12 Unsung Americans Who Changed the Course of History. Question number 4. In order to keep warm, it's nice to spend time with people we love. Name a fictional family or friend group that you would like to be a part of. Of all the books that I've read this year, the series that includes the group of people who I would like to be a part of is the Order of Caledonia from the Enchanted Highlands series by Trisha O'Malley. This friend group is great. They're all found family and they all have a little witchy magic. So why wouldn't I want to be involved with that? See a little ghost cow, have a little weird familiar. That sounds hella fun to me. The next question. The colorful leaves are piling up. Show a pile of fall-colored spines. I did not pick out a selection, so let me find some for this. Okay, this is the best I could do. Here's my fall-colored spines of some books that I've read this year. We got Dragonfly and Amber by Diana Gabaldon. I actually had to think if I actually read this book this year, and I did because of the Outlander read-along. Then we have The Faceless Woman by Emma Hamm. I mean, it's kind of fallish. Go with it. Then we have Someone You Can Build a Nest In, which is kind of black. But black, spooky, it's fall, okay? And then The House Witch by Delamocke, which is probably more of a fall color. So there we go. Those are my stack of fall-colored spines. Question number 6. Fall is the perfect time for some storytelling by the fireside. Share a book where someone is telling a story. This was really hard for me to think about because I couldn't really remember if anybody was telling a story or not. I'm just gonna go with it, even if it doesn't fit this prompt, because it's one of my favorite books of the year, so I'm gonna throw it in this tag. That is In the Hour of Crows by Dana Elmendorf. So, telling a story. There's a murder mystery in this, and I guess to stretch it, maybe the cousin who was murdered, she's leaving clues for our female main character to discover. So in the sense, maybe she's telling the story of how she died. That's the best I could do. Question 7. The nights are getting darker. Share a dark and creepy read. So this is another difficult one for me because I don't read super dark, super creepy things. I've read a few cozy dark stories, but they weren't like dark and creepy. So I went with one that had like a dark and creepy atmosphere more so than like the plot. And that is Where the Dark Stand Still by A.B. Pornack. So this is set in this dark forest, in this almost sentient castle. It's got a lot of like dangerous entities within this forest, so it's got dark in the title. So this was the best I could think of for this question. I'm not doing a great job of telling you really what any of these books are about, but I'm sorry, man. I'm just answering the questions. Question 8. The days are getting colder. Share a short, heartwarming read that could warm up someone's cold and rainy day. This was actually one of the easiest ones for me. So I read this book in my Halloween smut reading vlog. I will link it down below. But that is The Pumpkin King's Bride. This was short, only like 90 pages. Character was so charming, made me laugh, put a big old smile on my face. The characters had great chemistry, and it was just a fun time. So if you're looking for something quick that will cheer you up, here you go. Next question. Fall returns every year. Name an old favorite that you'd like to return to soon. So for this, I'm going to go with one that I've already reread because there's not really any that I'm looking forward to returning to soon. But this is one that I returned to recently. And that is 4 Years Trapped in My Mind Palace by Johann Twist. I did a whole dedicated review for this. I will link it down in the description if you want to check it out. But this has been one of my favorite books ever since I read it back in 2018. And the author reached out and wanted me to do a dedicated review video for it, so it gave me the reason to reread it. Question 10. Fall is the perfect time for cozy reading nights. Share your favorite cozy reading accessories. I guess maybe like a hot cup of tea. I do love to read my Kindle while I'm drinking tea. A sweater right out of the dryer. Bundle me up in that baby and give me a good book to read. I guess a warm blanket as well. I'm always reading under blankets. Good lighting. That's another key. I need good lighting to read. And maybe have like a crackling fire going. We don't have a real fireplace. We just have like a fireplace heater thing. But it gives the atmosphere. So those are some of my fall favorite reading accessories. And the last question is just to tag some friends to do this book tag. So y'all might have already done it. It might be too late for y'all to do it, but I'll name a few of you anyway. Nat at Nerdy Nat Reads, Crystal at Books Forever After, and Isa from Fun Fantasy Books. So that was the Finally Fall book tag. Let me know down in the comments what is a spooky book you read this fall. But if you don't want to comment that but would like to let me know that you made it to the end of this video, could you leave me a fall leaf emoji, please? And until my next video, thank you so much for watching, and go get cozy and read a book. Bye!